A superstar player that has been a foundation of our team and a foundation of why we've had success here the last couple of years with me.
Well, John Cooper isn't the only one that wants Steven Stamkos to return to the Lightning next season. Stammer made it clear Friday during the team's annual exit interviews that he wants to stay in the Bay. Let's just hope for the Lightning's sake that wasn't his unofficial exit interview. Stamkos and GM Steve Yzerman are all saying the right things. Both want to agree on a new contract, but will it happen? There is a very real possibility it may not happen. It's going to come down to money, simple as that. Both have the cash, but they also have to deal with a strict salary cap situation, as well as signing other current Lightning free agents. Stamkos reportedly was offered an 8-year, $8.5 million deal back in the winter. Now, if that's true, he obviously didn't sign it, and he's looking for more money. So how much will it take to keep him here in the Bay? $9 million, $10 million a year? Or could Steven Stamkos possibly take a Tampa Bay discount to stay with the Lightning?
Hope to be back. The last couple of years, you finally see that light. We still haven't got to it, but it's there. It's dangling right in front of us. And, you know, when you start something, you want to finish it.
Stamkos isn't the only Lightning free agent. Check out this impressive list. 11 Bolts set to become a free agent on July 4th. Besides Stammer, the most notable players, Alex Killorn and Nikita Kucherov. So the question remains, can the Lightning actually keep all of these guys and maybe sign some outside free agents? Yzerman says that's unlikely.
The salary cap, to think where we are right now, that we're going to be incredibly active on July 1 is difficult because we want to retain the guys we have. And doing that, it's going to be difficult to bring in any significant free agent.
The salary cap will certainly limit the Bolts, but what about Jonathan Drouin? Of course, he had a roller coaster season with the Lightning. But once the suspension was lifted, his play exploded. 5 goals in the postseason and 9 assists. After spending part of the winter on a trade block, safe to say he's not available for other teams this offseason. Ever since the Rays rattled off 4 straight wins more than a week ago, they have stumbled. Entering today, Tampa Bay had lost 6 of its last 7 ever since that win streak. It's been a rough 8 days for the Rays. Corey Dickerson and the Rays looking to change that trend against the Yankees tonight after drop game 2 of the 3-game set. And look at this, takes out his pitching wedge, it looks like. Slices it to left field. Steve Pearce trots home 3-0 Rays. We go to the second, same score. Evan Longoria brought his lumber to the yard today. Crushes this to the deepest part of the Trop and onto the Duckies deck. Longo owns that sports bar. He also just debuted a new one at the airport this week. 9th of the year, 6-1 Rays. Next inning, Hank Conger gets into the action. That's a souvenir to write. Rays go on to win 9-5 over the Yankees. Tampa Bay snaps its 3-game losing streak and evens up the series at a game apiece. And finally, former Rays first baseman James Loney traded from the Padres to the Mets today. Remember, Loney was released by the Rays back on April 3rd. Stay tuned. We're back after this final timeout.